What's up, people? In this video, I want to talk about this concept that I thought of the other day, that is that you are always training. 24 hours a day, you are training your body to do something, okay? Not necessarily training in the gym, but over the course of a day, you're going to do certain activities, right? You wake up in the morning, you have your cup of coffee, you go to work, you do whatever you do at work, you come back, you go to the gym, talk to your friend, you watch TV at night, like whatever it is that you do, you are training your body to do those things at that time. Okay, so not only are you like creating a certain level, I want to say a certain shape for your body, let's say, but that shape is adjusted based on what time of day it is, right? So like, for example, if any of you have any dogs, right? If any of you have dogs, you know that when it's time for the walk, they know it's time for the walk and they're ready to go, right? Dogs don't know how to tell time. They don't have a clock. They haven't figured that out yet. Yet how do they know? Because every day at the same time, you take them for the walk, right? And so you can tell, right? When they start to get antsy. Or if you have kids, okay? You know that your kids, every day they want to take a nap at a certain time. So when that time comes, they start to get sleepy because their bodies are so used to taking a nap, right? Those are simple examples of things that are very obvious. But those simple examples, what I would encourage you to do is to understand that every activity that you do throughout the day is going to condition your body to react in perhaps less noticeable ways, but in every single area for every single type of activity. So why is this important? Why am I even talking about this? Because it's not like, there's this idea of fitness, and this is, by the way, why I really like CrossFit. But anyway, the idea of fitness is that like it's seen kind of as this like singular activity of like quote unquote going to the gym or exercising, where you go, you do your little workout, like whatever it is, and then as long as you've done that for the day, that's it, you're done, and you can do whatever you want for the rest of the day. However, if you're spending 6 hours a day watching Netflix or 4 hours a day playing video games, you're training your body to like in all likelihood be sedentary. Video games are slightly more active, right? Especially if it's like a shooter or a MOBA or something like that requires like very intense concentration. But if you like, the reason I'm even mentioning this is because if you understand your time in a way that you basically accept the fact that everything that you do at any part of the day is changing your body, you'll put much more care, I think, into what you do throughout your day. You'll be much more likely to spend your time wisely. So I'm not saying that you can't, watch several hours of TV or YouTube or Netflix or whatever it is. I'm not saying like, oh, you can't do that, and if you do, like, you should feel bad about it. But just know that you are constantly conditioning your body to do something, right? So, okay, great. Now that you have this information, like, what should you do about it? Well, obviously, like, it kind of goes without saying to go to the gym and exercise and, condition yourself to be able to perform under high stress situations, like traditional exercise, right? You should do that as well. But the reason I'm even thinking of this is because I mentioned this in another video, but when I was in the Army and even when I was doing this job, you work very hard. You're a slave basically for, 17 hours a day, sometimes more, maybe a little bit more sometimes. And it's a lot of work. You have no choice. You can't be like, oh, actually, sorry, I'm going to sit this one out. I don't want to do that. So they push you very hard. And on your days off, or on your day off, we had one day off a week on Saturday, right? Where we'd have like light duty, where we would really only have to like guard certain places, either around the base or at the checkpoint or whatever. So everybody on their day off would just completely like, we say litra sec, which means like do nothing, I guess, in this situation. And that's what we would do. So you condition your body to either work extremely hard. You're either working an 18-hour day, or you're just collapsing and not doing anything, okay? So that's fine, but what happens when you get out, right, of the Army, or when you stop doing this job, which is kind of similar, except it's not 17, 18 hours a day, it's like 11 hours, let's say. It's only 11 hours. what happens is when you get out, let's say, and you don't have those 18-hour days anymore, you're only used to, like, when you're not doing that, you're just used to sitting around and doing nothing all day. So and you'll start to feel like a little bit antsy because you've conditioned yourself to work 6 days and to take one day off, right? So just this is just like really just like me trying to expose you to a concept of fitness that most people don't really think about. Because what is fitness? It's like go to the gym, do your squats, do your bench press, do this, do that, so that you can change really the appearance of your physical body. But I guess this is more, I don't know, what am I even making this about? I don't know. I thought this would be an interesting topic. Maybe not. But I guess just understand that if you're always training, to spend more time, I don't know, doesn't this make you want to like spend your time more wisely, to know that you're always training your body to do something? I don't know. I think about this and I'm like, do I really want to watch cartoons right now or watch a movie? Because I'm just training my body to like be completely still and, you know, be stimulated. I don't want that. You know, I'd rather like do something. I'm not saying you need to be active all the time. Fine, you need to relax and like rest and, you know, take your Z's. Okay. But I don't know. I would just think that this would make other people also want to spend their time wisely. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. What do you think about this? Tell me, what do you think about like rest and recovery, I guess, is what I want to know. Like, what do you do to relax, I guess? Like, do you watch TV? Do you watch Netflix? Any anime fans out there? Like, anime is the only exception. Watch as much anime as you want. Anyway, tell me, what do you do? Do you play video games? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.